This is Erin. I am actually at home with the flu, but they canceled school for my county because there was flooding there. Now, I live in Cobb County, and school was canceled for Paulding. Now, if you can hear that sound, that rushing is not vehicles. That is the pond that's just down the street from my house. I'm going to turn around. Here is my house. Thankfully, we live kind of on an incline. I'm going to walk down here. There's my neighbor's house. I don't have Zoom. And this camera's not one of those fancy high-def deals, but it should be effective enough. Right down the street we have a pond. And even after Katrina, I have never, ever seen it quite like this. Now, if you don't know about the storm drains here, they're actually usually effective, and in fact, they will flood. There is a huge trench dug so that any overflow will actually go through onto the bottom of the lake, and you can release that. Now, what's happened is that the water has been so fierce and coming down that the drain can't keep up with it, which is basically the typical story when it floods. So if you look down here, you can even hear it. We've got our own little waterfall back here. I mean, I've never seen it like this.
How long have you been here?
17 years we've lived here.
And you never seen it? Oh, sorry.
I mean, the pond has flooded many times, and during Katrina it was bad, but it was never, ever like this. I mean, look at the trees back in here. I just want to get up here and look at this. We used to play in the creek as kids, and this is somebody's backyard that's deep set in here. If you look right here, this is what it looks like. And you just hear the rushing over. I mean, and basically, it's just created an entire other pond. Over there, I don't know if you can see, there's an entire staircase leading up into the backyard, and there's the house right there. You'll see it's flooding all over the... Cascading over the road. Our kids still went to school today in Cobb County, which I think is ridiculous, because the roads were already flooded very badly. So this road is basically impassable right now, unless you have a truck that wheels. You can't see the ground, so it's not a good idea to go ahead and try to pass. There are the trees. There's a pathway over there, and I'm interested to see if there are any fish. Because all of our ponds here are well stocked at Hickory Lakes. Yeah, it's our neighborhood. Neighbor's house is completely underwater right there. The base of their house. I mean, this is not really heard of in the Piedmont section of Georgia. Piedmont, the foothills. Pretty incredible.